And welcome back, and I'm doing a magic video. It's been a while since I've done one of these. And hey, yo, pup, you wanna come and spend time with Uncle Brent? You come and spend time with Uncle Brent. Come and see here. Come and see her. You're a good baby. Or you wanna be on camera? You're on camera. Your pretty baby's on your camera now. Everyone gonna video will get a million hits just because I got a pretty puppy in the camera. But no, as a lot of, I want to say like a week or two ago, some like leaks came out, not for the full set, mind you, but for a lot of the cards in Dominaria. We're going back to Dominaria, and it has been confirmed by Wizards and everyone that those were real. Surprisingly, the feedback coming back from those was so positive. They're going to continue with spoiler week as usual. They're going to bump it up a little bit, and they even gave us a new card. Now, I'm not going to go over every single card that got spoiled because I don't know like the rarity of these. I mean, I don't know the rarity of the majority of these. Therefore, I don't know how to talk about it. I know there's a lot of cards, like over 104, almost 150 got spoiled. But around three, give or take, cards got spoiled. I think what one of them is, though, is that we've seen the art for one of the cards. It's a Goblin Chain Whirler is what most people believe. And they just added the card in there. But, and so I'm actually not going to talk about that one until it's actually spoiled. Well, I can talk about it real quickly. Goblin Chain Wheel, 3 red for a 3/3 Goblin first strike. Enters the battlefield, deal 1 damage to each opponent and each creature or planeswalker they control. It's a fine little card for a one-shot thing. Anyway, moving on. The actual cards we're going to talk about today. Real quickly, we'll go over Homarid Explorer. It's a Homarid, which is basically crab people, scout. 3/3 for it. 1 blue, 3 of any color for a 3/3 Homarid Scout. When it enters the battlefield, a target player puts the top 4 cards of his or her library into their graveyard. Alright, cool. It's fine. In a limited environment, it's actually quite useful. It's got a decent body for 4 mana, absolutely. 3/3 for 4 with a no downside ability to it. That's a solid vanilla creature right there. This just has an extra little kick effect to it where it's like, hey, we're going to get rid of the cards off the top of your library. But no, the card we're obviously going to talk about today is Phyrexian Scriptures. Now, Phyrexian Scriptures is a new type of enchantment. It is a Saga Enchantment that details a story in the past of Magic's past, and particularly in Dominaria. There will be at least one for each of the colors. A black one that we're talking about today, blue one, green one, red one, white one, so forth. Maybe even a multicolor one. I don't know about the multicolor one, but so kind of like a pudding film. Sorry, there's a show on so right off the bat, there's going to be a very historic significance. Like history is going to be a big thing. There's even a effect in this set called historic, I believe. I think anyway, that's what I heard. But the Saga enchantments are unique in that they are, first off, the design is really weird but awesome. It's like you get the script text in one half upwards, and then the picture, the actual art on the other side. It's really unique. Now, the way they work is as it says, as this saga enters and after you draw, excuse me, what the hell? As this saga enters, and after your draw step, add a lore counter, sacrifice after 3 of them. That wording is really odd. If I am gathering it correct, it is when it enters the battlefield, you put a counter on it and get the first effect. When you draw afterwards, you put another counter on it, get the secondary effect, so on and so forth. Now, one thing they noted is that these are not legendary enchantments. You can have the same saga over and over and over again. So, I mean, right off the bat, this one is 2 black and 2 of any color for a enchantment saga. When you put the first counter on it, you put a +1 counter on top of 1 target creature. That creature also becomes an artifact. Okay, well, it's Phyrexians. It's all about the whole converging and things along those lines, or merging. The one becomes the individuals become the one sort of thing. Number 2, you destroy all non-artifact creatures, which means, assuming you're not an artifact deck, you'll at least be able to keep one of your creatures. Um, and then afterwards, once it hits its final one, you sacrifice it, exile all cards from an opponent's graveyard. That one feels a little weird. I mean, comparing the other two, I guess it does kind of meld together. It escalations. Um, because you'll be able to keep a creature, then you wipe out the creatures and make sure they can't get the creatures back. So, in a way, I guess that does work, but I don't know. Something about that last one seems a little weird. It's still a good ability. The card overall is fantastic. It's great, but I could see myself using it absolutely. But it's definitely a unique design. It's an interesting idea to go with, and we'll see how the cards later on in the set carry out from there. So we'll see how it all plays out. But yeah, I will say I'm liking what I'm seeing initially from Dominaria. And the Dominaria is not a set that I look forward to every new Magic set because it's new Magic cards, obviously. But Dominaria is not a set that I'm jumping up and down for. I'm not overly excited for not like what I was for Ixalan, where I'm like, okay, it is dinosaurs, the Aztecs and Eagle, pirates. That's cool. That's awesome. I'm excited for that. Cat, I was excited for because I'm like Egyptian. Hours of Devastation, I kind of felt war. It's welcome out a little bit. Tarkir, I'm like, dragons. I love dragons. That's cool. Ravnica, always love going to Ravnica. Hell, Theros, at least the first set was really cool, a new design. So it's like, I like the concept because all of them have unique concepts behind the world. Dominaria's got a lot of history to it, and I think that's the appeal more than anything else than the world. There's a lot of history, a lot of characters, a lot of legends are going to be in this set. They've said that. So it's interesting. I'm just, I'm looking forward to it. I can't say I'm not looking forward to it, but I'm just not. Yeah, I can't wait for this set. I'm more like, I'm looking forward to this set. This should be fun. That's how I'm feeling right now. Maybe Carriot, who really wants to go to the next pre-release, this one in the case, will feel a bit more excited. I think because it's actually going to be her first pre-release. I'm actually really excited to take her. I can't wait to see how she's going to play with this. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and thanks for watching. I see you next time.